Hi, Candy Flames here today with another Yankee Candle chit chat and review, and today we are talking about Witch's Brew. So welcome back if you've been here before, and if you're new to my channel then welcome. I'm really pleased to have you here. I'm here for you every single Sunday reviewing Yankee Candles. So first of all, I hope everyone's had a good week. If my voice sounds a bit funny today, it's because I've been slightly under the weather. So I'm going to jump straight into this for you. We have a description from Yankee Candle. The spicy sweet aroma of exotic patchouli casts a captivating spell. So let's look at this candle. I was so excited to get this Witch's Brew. I am a Witch's Brew virgin, so to speak. I have never had this candle before, and I understand that this is a firm favourite and is very strong from what I have heard about how it was previously. So I love this black wax, this beautiful label on the front there. It says Halloween, doesn't it? And everything's spooky, great for October. Really excited to get this one. In fact, when I first heard it was coming out, I was so excited that I could at long last sort of try this scent and get my hands on it. So I was really pleased. So let's jump into the top notes. We have top notes of woody, sweet, clove, cinnamon. We have mid notes of jasmine and woody, and base of patchouli, woody, and vanilla. This is a woody fragrance. So I'm going to be honest. If I had reviewed this candle after my first burn, it wouldn't have been a great review. So when I got this and I had a cold sniff, I was so excited because I don't know whether you do this, but when I haven't smelt a candle before, I sort of imagine how it's going to smell and how I want it to smell. And you know, sometimes you get hold of them, don't you, and you smell it and you think, God, this is nothing how I thought it was going to be. Sometimes in a good way, sometimes in a bad. Well, I couldn't wait to get my hands on this, and when I had a cold sniff, it was everything I wanted it to be and more. It was just like magical. It's woody, it's sweet, and I have to say, I don't know if anyone else gets this. I think I had this last week, didn't I, one of the candles when I said I could get like a furniture polish note. I think that was on Home Sweet Home. Sometimes I get other smells, and it kind of reminds me of Coca-Cola. I don't know whether anyone else has had that, and I know that sounds strange, but there is sort of like this smell of Coca-Cola to it, and I just thought it was absolutely beautiful. So I couldn't wait to light it up. And basically, if I reviewed it after the first burn, it wouldn't have been a good review because the throw was just not there. I was so disappointed with this. I had it lit for 4 hours. It pulled out beautifully. It looked stunning, and I said to my husband, I said, God, it smells so beautiful on a cold sniff, and like there's just hardly anything. If I had to have rated it the first burn, it was probably like a 3 to 4. It was just really disappointing. So after I'd used it for that first burn, back it went on my shelf, and I haven't touched it since because I was like, oh, that was a big disappointment. And I looked into the reviews online and found out that I'm not the only one. There is a hell of a lot of people out there that are really disappointed. And I don't blame them. They've spent a lot of money on getting the candle, and particularly the people that have had the original Witch's Brew, and then they've got this, they was very disappointed. Having said all that, I decided to give it another go one night, lit it up, and I was amazed. I just don't understand it. I was really amazed. My husband even walked into the room and said, God, it smells really nice in here. It wasn't a traveller, so it doesn't travel all the way down my hallway and everywhere else like some of the scents do, but it did fill my living room, and I would give it a good 6.5 on the throw. So it had gone from being a 3 to a 6.5 on the second burn. And I was really pleased. It was like, oh my God, thank God. And I could smell it. And, you know, I'm getting that beautiful woody smell. It's sweet, it's warm. And the patchouli is very dominant there. And it's just blended so beautiful. And it is such a magical scent. And it's perfect for October and Halloween time, and I love it, and I'm going to be stocking up on it. So I don't know what happened. This is my 4th burn now of it, And I had it lit again last night, and again it just filled the living room. I don't know why it doesn't travel out, but I'm not worried about that. I just want to smell it in the living room where I am, and I'm really pleased. So I'm not going to lie, it could be a bit stronger, but 6.5 is a good throw for me, and I'll take it. So let me know your thoughts and opinions on this, because like I say, I think if you've obviously owned the original, then I know there is a lot of difference, and this is weaker, so perhaps you're not pleased with it. But me as a first time user of Witch's Brew, I'm quite happy with it. And I just hope it keeps performing, unlike the first burn. It's a very sort of confused review this week, but I am going to be buying more of this. I do want it in my collection, and I am going to be stocking up on another one because I can't be without it. It's just, it looks amazing. The candle and the way it looks, 10 out of 10. And this beautiful scent, this like patchouli, sweet, woody. You can get that clove and cinnamon in the background. And it's like woody and it's warm, and it creates an atmosphere of like Halloween. I don't know how else to say it. It's perfect for October, perfect for this time of year. Just a nice, sweet, warm fragrance, and it's right up my street. So really pleased with it. Room, it can go in any room, this one, including your bathroom if you really wanted it. Season, I think obviously it's great for October, but I think it's great really for autumn and winter time. Some candles that are autumn and winter do work well at other seasons. Maybe I'll try it out, we'll see. And would I buy it again? Like I say, I will. I'm going to be stocking up on this one. So that's that on Witch's Brew. The other thing I wanted to talk about today is some people have been mentioning, obviously we've got the signature jars. I did touch on that subject. I think it was on my Pecan Pie Bites. I did have a brief sort of chat there about the new signature jars and the tumblers. There is some news coming for next year. So I've got this from the Wax Addicts website. I'm just bringing this in front to show you. Let me just plonk that down here. Hold on, sorry. So we have coming for 2023 Art in the Park collection. And I'll let you go onto the Wax Addicts website so that you can see these a little bit more clearly, because obviously on here it's a little bit, it's not so clear for you. Hold on, let me just adjust the camera a little bit. So we have Art in the Park, and that's the first candle, the pink one there. And then we have Cucumber Mint Cooler. Just adjust this a little bit. You can see them a bit more clearly. So we have Cucumber Mint Cooler, and we have Watercolour Skies. And if you go onto the Wax Addicts website, you'll be able to see all the notes, because it tells you all the notes for these. And then we have Bananoffee Waffle. I am so excited for that. Bananoffee Waffle, Hand-Tied Blooms, and Twilight Tunes. I'm really excited for them. So yeah, get yourselves over to the Wax Addict website and you can have a look at all the notes and what's going on in them. Let me just put this back down and move this out the way. So I'm excited for that. That's going to be coming up. So I'm not sure whether they're going to be available in just the new signature jars. I think they might be. I have heard this, that they're going to be bringing out some scents that will only be available in the new tumblers and signature jars. I have, however, been in contact with Yankee Candle, and they are not getting rid of their original shape jars. I have asked them this before, because there's been lots of rumours going around that these are replacing them and Yankee Candle are going more modern, and that's what this is all about. But no, I've contacted them again, and they have said that their original jars are here to stay. That's, about who they are. And I think they'll always be like, in your black cherries, your clean cottons, your black coconuts, all the sort of staple collection, the core collection, are always going to be available in the original jars. But obviously some new fragrances they're just going to do. And I don't know, they might be doing this one in the original jar yet. I don't know. But I have heard rumours that they will release some fragrances that you can only get in the signatures. So I have already done all my thoughts and opinions on the signatures. Long story short, I like them, but not as much as the original jar. I love the original jar. To me, that's what Yankee Candle's all about. And that's just me personally. It's just sentimental to me and what I've always known. The new glass jar is very nice. It's very modern. I'm definitely going to try it out. I do actually really like the tumbler. But just what I'm not sure on is, I think it's like a toss-up, isn't it? So I've heard that obviously they have a better throw with the wax being this soy blend. They have a better throw on them. But they are coming out at a shorter burn time. I think I have already stated all this in that other video, which I will link down below. So if you didn't hear me talking about it before, I'll link that video down below and you can go to it. But basically, long story short, I think they've got between like a 60 to 90 hour burn time, or a 60 to 100 hour burn time. It was something like that. And I just think, wow, when this original jar is 110 to 150 hours for the same sort of money. So I suppose it's up to you what you want. Do you want a better throw, but the candle doesn't last nowhere near as long for the same money? Or do you want a candle that's got an okay throw and it's going to last you a long while? I suppose that's what it comes down to. I think for me personally, any scents that I know are weaker or lighter, I might purchase in the tumbler. And I'm going to be doing that, as I said, with the Christmas ones. So I've already got the Christmas ones in now. But I did hear that I've forgotten what it's called, the Winter Night Stars. I think that's what it's called. That one I've heard is on the weak side, and I'm going to trust everyone's reviews out there. And I'm going to purchase it in the tumbler so I can experience this tumbler, see how it performs, and try it out that way. But yeah, I mean, it's mixed, isn't it? I'm glad we've got them over here. And like I say, if they're bringing out unique fragrances only available in the signature, then of course I'm going to buy them. But if I have a choice of buying the original jar here and the signature, I'm going to stick with the original unless it's a light fragrance, because I want my money's worth. But let me know what you think, what your opinions are. We've all got different opinions. And yeah, I'd love to hear from you, and I will get back to you. So yeah, that's my review for today on Witch's Brew. It was a bit of disappointment at first, but it's turned out pretty good. And it must be good because I want to stock up on it. So yeah, let me know if you've tried this. And also let me know if you've tried this for the first time like me, or if you've already experienced the original, because I've heard that was really strong. I'd love to get my hands on one of the originals. I really would, because it is an absolute beautiful fragrance. So that's it from me. Have a really good week. I'll be back next week. I think next week it's my last ever review of any type of the Elevation collection, because as we know, that's been discontinued. But there's still some around there, and I have some great ones for the autumn winter time that I really love, and I think some of them I haven't reviewed properly. So it's just going to be the last time I ever sort of review a Elevation candle, and I'm just going to review some that I know are still out there for you to get your hands on at bargain prices, that I think work great for this time of year and that I really do like. So I'm going to touch on that. And then the week after, I think we're jumping straight into the Christmas collection. So yeah, Christmas is coming. So be back next week. Have a good week, everyone. Bye.